What is going on, guys? This is Chuckle Out Loud, episode 5. We're changing things up this week. We're going to have a different format. We're recording it on Skype and not exactly from my point of view, so if the audio sounds different, that's why. I'm still Brian, Drew is still Drew, and who is our guest today?
Some loser, some idiot. Who gives a fucking be a loser, Ryan?
I'm a loser.
So I've been promising Ryan for who knows how long, okay? And he's finally on. And I'm happy. You know?
You don't sound happy.
I am. I honestly am. I think this episode's going to be different. It's going to be on the shorter side because by the time we got through fixing everything, because we were supposed to record it differently, and then, everything kind of went to hell. So,
Stuff's a hassle.
At this point, I'm thinking just keep it a shorter episode, because we are experimenting with a bunch of stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, we are also sexually experimenting.
Yes.
We are young and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Ryan, do you have any sexual experiments you'd like to tell us?
What? Well, there was this one time with a squirt. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
We all have that one time at the school mountain.
So, Ryan, would you care to introduce yourself, or are you just going to be like that stupid kid for the rest of the podcast?
You know he's Ryan.
What should I be? It's your choice, man. It's your podcast.
You're a YouTuber who does stuff. You might want to plug yourself right now.
Plug myself?
Yeah. Your channel, dude.
What does that even
channel
mean?
You got?
Well,
say your channel, what you do, and why people should go there.
What's a channel? Okay. My channel? Well, you could probably just have a link in the description. But...
Yeah, I will.
What I
do you do?
I make videos.
Jesus Christ.
What kind of videos?
Ryan,
videos? I make little kids and moms angry. Oh, I said, oh my god, you're that.
I like that voice crack.
Yeah, I know.
Too. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Well,
I also make moms and little kids angry, but usually they're my own. But I also make other moms and little kids angry.
Usually it's because he's trying to turn them into atheists. Anyway.
No, I'm not. I don't give a shit about that shit. They just don't understand the complexity of my wonderful personality.
Hey, as long as I shall live as a quote Eurofag, you have to deal with being the toxic atheist.
Yeah.
Well, you are a Eurofag. Does Ryan know the Eurofag story?
I'm assuming not, but.
All right, so we gotta explain to Ryan. Ryan, you want to know why Brian's a Eurofag?
Why?
Because he chose communist Eurofag soccer over America. He said
apparently soccer is a communist sport.
It is.
He said that he likes soccer over everything else, and I'm like, well, why? And he's just like, oh, you're an American with your stupid, sport.
Yeah, it's not
football.
As if we have
all Americans like football, and then you're just like, if you like football, you only like you're refusing to change.
Yeah, it's not as if we have an entire league of American teams, you know.
Brian's a communist.
They're just like, like how like back when unions were starting, that they were just like viewed as like socialists and communists.
Like my history teacher.
These American teams are these American teams are like them. Okay.
Well, that's just not right, because that's not how it works in America. But okay. Yo, speaking of which, Drew,
teams are like socialists and communists.
Oh my God, Drew, just to piss you off. What?
Ryan, do you agree?
I 100% agree.
All right, Brian, you're up number 2-1 here. All right, so
Ryan counts as half a person,
and
I'm the best host, so I count as 2.
You are against Americans. You are a Eurofag.
It's 2 to 1.5 right now because I'm the best host.
Oh, I am the best host. That one guy voted.
That one guy voted.
I voted, so I am the best host.
Oh man.
Unless like
Whatever.
Glenn votes Ryan, then what? Then we have a tie.
He told me himself, so
Oh.
Do we
yeah,
have
I'm
any
the
proof?
best.
Okay.
No proof, I see.
Just as much proof as I am a Eurofag.
Or
That's a lot of
Eurofag.
proof.
Anyway, what's it called? So Drew, just to annoy you, guess what I've started doing?
What have you started doing?
I am coaching a rec soccer team
Can I be co-coach?
no, I am the co-coach.
Can I be
that
co-coach?
That they were communist and socialist, dude. What happened?
They're 7-year-old girls.
They
Oh,
are.
God.
See that?
I don't want to be co-coach anymore.
Coco.
Because in gym, you let someone else be co-coach. No, co-coach.
In gym, I
Co-coach.
just run circles around Ryan.
Yeah, you run circles on me because you're way too fast. I cry.
You make him cry. You know why? Because he's a Eurofag.
God damn it.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get off the mundane, petty, personal talk and let's get into some stuff that isn't the GOP debate because that was very disappointing.
I don't know what a GOP debate is.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake, I told you right before we started.
Oh, the president thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I was disappointed by it. We do a lot of political talk on our show, and quite honestly, I don't think everybody pays as much attention as they should.
I like political talk.
But, like, in total honesty, I feel like everybody except for Carly Fiorina was pretty disappointing. Like, Ben didn't take as many opportunities as he should have to speak. You know, the whole thing was just back and forth between Bush and Trump, neither of which I wanted to hear from. I wanted those two and Rand Paul to hold hands and tandem jump forward and, like, break their necks so they never had to do anything again. Like, I wanted them to be carted off the debate stage. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Man, we should really cut that
Every
part
time
out.
Trump, we better not talk about it long, but every time Trump made, like, another, like, face, because he would always be, like, he always would have an arrogant smirk or just this cocky look on his face. I just wanted to shoot him.
Okay, if he becomes president, we need to erase this video.
I wanted to kick him in the taint. I swear to God, I hated the way he was acting.
Donald Trump, I want to shoot you.
He's a freaking child, dude. He's such a child.
I am a child.
Okay. Well.
So it's legitimate as you want it to be.
Alright, so just to annoy Glenn, I think that we should discuss his topics.
What are his topics?
Alright, Ryan. So tell me your opinion on this matter. How do you feel that the extinction of the dinosaurs affects modern society?
Are you making me do your homework?
No.
Okay.
Glenn.
I don't have science classes anymore.
Glenn is Glenn.
Okay. Well, dinosaurs were a very important part. I could have had a pet. Well, like, pretty cool to have dinosaurs instead of a car.
Because you could have owned one and that's it.
That is pretty cool.
And
it was pretty cool to own a dinosaur.
And like,
what about the fact that their fossil datings disprove the Bible? Nothing about that. Just you wish you owned a dinosaur.
Yeah. Very much.
Yes. Hey, we don't gotta.
Who doesn't wish to own a dinosaur?
That's right.
Me. I gotta be honest. I'm more into the fluffy thing.
Pause, please. Quiet.
It's like.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Quiet. No, not you. Shut up.
Is this me?
No. Quiet. I hate my dog.
This is why he wishes he owned a dinosaur.
Yes, so they could shut him up.
That way, instead of yipping, it would roar right in the side of his face.
And that would be cool, not annoying.
Well, no, that would be awful.
I just want like one of those like lukewarm dinosaurs, or like just a passive dinosaur, but only around me. I want an army.
You know they have those. They're called lizards.
No, they're not real dinosaurs. They're not real dinosaurs. They're not big enough to be dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're fake dinosaurs. Somebody
could stretch them out.
Factory.
They're fake dinosaurs.
They're a douchebag. Anyway, I don't
Lizards
know.
are like lizards are like the douchebags of the dinosaur worlds, even if they're not dinosaurs.
So Ryan, you know how like in person I go out of my way to seem masculine even though I really am not?
I have not recognized.
Brian
Oh.
is a fag, or no, Brian is a Euro fag. Oh,
Anyway, so like when I'm around people that I'm not totally familiar with, like I try not to be overly feminine because I don't know what their initial judgment of me will be.
I don't care.
Because it does matter in some cases what
Why does it matter?
people think of you, let's be honest.
Name one case it matters.
Job interviews.
Who cares about job interviews?
I do. Anyway. So
Brian just be a woman in front of his like associate.
For God's sake. So
they're just like, yeah, get out of here with your womanness, woman.
Like I try to uphold this like masculine personality and everything. Yet I want my pets, two of my pets of choice. I want a Pomeranian and a teacup pig.
I have a Pomeranian.
Do you really?
Yes.
That is some cool shit, dude.
Oh my god.
You can have it.
Ryan, I need to meet your Pomeranian. I was in your driveway the other day waiting for your stupid brother
There was a Pomeranian inside.
I wish I had gone in.
Tomorrow? You could probably see it tomorrow, man. And then I'll kick you out.
Why didn't you go in, Brian?
'Cause Kevin was frigging taking 90 years to find a pair of pants. And then
Probably screaming at my mom, where are the pants?
He's just running back and forth looking for pants.
Oh, and Kevin's my brother, for all you people that don't know.
I thought I mentioned that. Oh well.
There was also a funny story that happened to Kevin, but I'm not going to reveal it here.
Please repeat it.
I'll tell you after.
After what?
After we're done recording.
Oh, I forgot we were recording.
See that? It's like it's there, but not really. It's like we're just...
I'm like always recording in case something funny happens.
Nothing funny will happen.
I always started doing that since I was playing with this kid, and his mom started screaming at him, walked in his room and took his computer, but it was still on.
Oh yeah, Ryan, why don't you tell the pea apples what you do?
What I do?
We already kind of discussed that, but he had like a very loose explanation.
Well, I don't really want to set my channel on one thing in case I want to change in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what. Discuss the favorite parts of your channel in that case.
Well, you mean like the parts that did the best, like in viewers and likes and everything?
I mean, just what you feel. If you had like a list of accomplishments, what videos would be at the top?
I got one. One of my videos got on a community channel. That was when I was trolling a swatter, like someone who swats people. And then that got like 100 likes on my channel. And then
how many on the community channel?
Oh, I don't know. The community channel is like 100K. So.
Jeez.
My friend owns it. So.
What's up?
Oh well, in that case, that's not an accomplishment.
Well, like I didn't know him when I submitted it. I submitted it like a long time ago.
Ah.
And then like I met him after through another friend. It's confusing.
Coming in with the clutch there, Ryan.
Charming as you thought he would be.
He's a great guy.
Such a swell feller.
Swell feller, what a guy.
Oh, Drew, I hate when you do that. Good God.
Just do it for the rest of the podcast, and then he'll just be irritated the whole time.
For the picture I'll put in the background, I'm gonna put how my desktop looks, because I'm just staring at it and I'm amazed. Like, I worked hard on it.
Just put some, like, really trippy looking image there, so people feel like they're hallucinating, even though that's really not a thing.
Or I could draw something in Paint, and then, have my YouTube link in it, and then give myself a subliminal
use Peter's Shrek comic.
He emailed everyone in the school.
Yeah, I got that in an email the other day, and to set it up, we had to do something in business math, and set something up. We had to look at our we had to go to our emails, and then there were a bunch of emails I had never checked from like the past year. Most of them were from like Glenn and his weird stories.
Yeah, me too.
And then there was like a comic from like Stephanie's brother Hugo.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that was Peter's.
It was just Shrek comic.
Peter and Hugo, yeah. And then, yeah.
Little Shrek fuckers.
And then Peter moved. That happened.
Ryan, did Peter send you the Think of the Children comic?
He inconvenienced
He
me,
might have.
so it's good he moved.
Because I wanna, like, if you have it, I want somebody to read
I'm
it.
gonna kick a group chat with them, but I left it since which people I don't know, and they're very racist.
So then just go back and ask him for it, if you can. I don't know. We have plenty of time on here, to be honest.
Racist.
Like, this is gonna be half the length of our average show.
Brian also happens to be racist against Americans.
Very. I hate America.
Yeah, he's a Euro fan.
Shut up. My God.
Poor capitalism.
No. I literally, in every single episode, I talk about how far right I lean compared to most people I know.
Far right.
Well, why would you have to feel the need to talk about how much of a right winger you are if you really weren't a communist? I think that's just a cover-up.
To say that I'm a right winger and not to say that I'm not a communist. It's literally like why.
No,
like,
but
no, it's not a
This is
cover up.
very
It's
off
true.
topic.
Yes, you are.
But it's not a cover up. It's true.
We've seen your secret communist meetings.
But it's not a cover up. It's true.
See, Ryan admits it. That was an admission.
That was me.
No, it was your Pomeranian.
Ryan, do you think Brian is a communist?
Of course I do.
You both.
Yeah, see?
You're both awful.
Public opinion has you beat Brian.
Vote in the comments. Who's a bigger communist, me or Drew?
You actually identified as a communist at one point. I don't know if it counts because you were in like 8th grade or some shit.
Not necessarily.
See that?
It leaned more towards socialist, but that's
my history teacher right there.
That's
like
because
that is the exact.
We were in the pooper at the moment.
Who is your history teacher?
What?
You have a socialist history teacher?
I think I can guess.
I don't want to. What's the first letter?
A.
Yep.
Yep. All throughout last year, I was sitting there, and I'd lean over. I'm like, this gash needs to stop preaching communism to the entire class because it's gonna piss me off. They don't know the difference.
It's a nice person. I said it.
Do you know how much my English class annoys me? Our teacher asked us, so tell me, what's your idea of a utopia? Literally everybody answered, all right, nobody puts in any extra effort, okay? Everybody can
was
be
that
happy
miss
and
then an M?
What?
Was that miss and then an M? Like as first letter? M?
No.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm talking about that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've heard this here.
Yeah, still.
Oh, man.
I should get new curtains.
If you couldn't guess already, we all go to the same school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or else I wouldn't even care about Ryan.
Oh,
we're young. No,
the only reason I acknowledge him is because I deal with him on a daily basis.
Well, every other day.
Well.
Yeah, we care about Ryan.
Every other day.
I hate
Brian
how
is
my
also
hamster just eats his cage.
Like, well, Brian is also a secret communist. He is a secret lover.
Oh my god. I'm a closeted commie.
Yeah, you're a closeted homosexual communist.
This is the world I live in. Is this just gonna be the Bash the Best Host podcast?
Well then you better start getting those insults out, Brian. All right, you're doing a pretty shitty job so far.
Oh my god, there's a reason for that.
And why is that, Brian? Because you're garbage.
Because it's not going to help anything. It's not like topical. That's why I've been sitting here waiting.
All right. Speaking of that, let's get back on topic. What exactly is the topic?
Exactly. That's my problem.
Okay. How about? Well, you're talking about how much your English has sucked.
I can say something.
How about?
Did anyone else hear that voice crack?
How about? What is our perfect idea for a utopia, man?
What's a utopia?
What is it?
Well, a lot of people gotta die.
That's what a utopia means.
A whole lot, like 80% of the population.
Probably part of that 80.
Brian wants a genocide.
Exactly.
All right.
And who will
Like,
be?
there's no way the Earth is
victim?
withstanding the human race without 80% of us going.
Brian wants a genocide.
I know what a genocide. Okay.
Like
If this is
just
fun.
a genocide, like a global genocide, or like just this country. Oh, okay. He wants a genocide.
A utopia has people with the longest lifespan, so I think like maybe we keep Singapore and just annihilate everyone else.
But you're not in Singapore.
I know that.
Singapore.
You'd accept your death.
I'm not helpful to the world.
I'm very helpful to the world.
You know, to the world.
Like my goal on this planet is to use up resources and pollute what is left.
Oh yeah. Do you know what my goal is?
That's all three of us pretty much.
Do you know what my goal is?
You're just a communist, Brian. Communist right winger. You know why you want to pollute the earth? Because you're a so-called right winger and you reject science and climate.
That's the exact opposite. Okay.
Nah.
I said it's what we naturally do as humans.
Nah.
He has a point. That is what humans do.
I was born not to pollute. Like, I just don't pollute.
Because I've never polluted in my... No, I'm kidding.
You absolutely
No, everything
do.
I do
There's no way you
enriches the
don't.
world.
Every time you use the bathroom, you pollute, dude.
I don't use the bathroom, man. I have a shovel in a backyard.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
In the bathroom I save, like, flowers. I shovel my poops into the backyard.
Watch, like, people take this so seriously.
They should take this so seriously.
That's some of the people... I hate those people so much.
Hey, man.
Like, they take everything so seriously.
Let's talk about people without a sense of humor.
Serial, guys. I'm being serial.
It's like half of our school, right?
Exactly. I know. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Glandular.
Oh, like, I have something to talk about. Maybe
like,
this will help.
I made a climate change denying joke today, and somebody flipped out on me.
Who? Wait,
like, I was completely sarcastic. And they were just like, are you kidding me? Do you just not pay attention? I'm like, shut up. Oh my god.
Let me guess, it was a girl, right? Yeah.
Nope.
What?
Well, close enough, but still.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, I don't know either. I'm just saying that.
Long, tan, and handsome. JK, LMNOP. Nah, you'll probably figure it out tomorrow.
I probably will, but I still don't give a fuck.
No, Ryan, you won't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I still don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say you wouldn't care either way. Drew, I haven't heard a C or an N bomb come out of you tonight, and I'm really hoping for one.
I'm not really notorious for N bombs.
Me? Okay, never mind.
Yes, you are. You've said it 3 times in every single show.
Have I?
Yes. Every time.
I believe I used the word cunt excessively.
Wait, what if I got Kevin up here to be another guest to this show?
I would probably end the call right here.
I'm the host, you can't end it, joke's on you.
I can leave.
Then that'll be depressing.
That's a pretty strong rebuttal. I'll be depressed.
I'd be depressed. I'd be depressed forever.
Yo, my hamster has just been flipping out all night.
You'll be friendly to other world leaders, but like how you would negotiate with them is like you would be sad if they did something you didn't want, and they'd be like, "Oh, wow." I didn't want to be like an imposition and shit. Every single one of them.
I never get sad though. What are you talking about?
The only reason I said keep Singapore around is because it's the #1 cleanest country, and I think the #1 wealthiest.
Monaco is.
No, we should keep around Zimbabwe because it's easy and Z's are underappreciated.
Like North Dakota, because no one knows who they are, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
North Dakota's not.
I always like the Daniel Tosh bit where he says, like, hey, did anybody hear North Dakota was the first state to make abortion completely illegal? That doesn't affect me though, because try finding somebody from North Dakota that I'd have sex with.
North Dakota.
You know, that's
Dude,
like
other are lame.
That's just like saying Hawaii should become a state. Like, come on.
Remember that
Hawaii,
time when Ryan talked? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Same with Alaska.
Yep. You know, Hawaii is not really a state because Barack Hussein Obama was born
Well,
there.
I mean, Alaska should have been a state. Do you know how much oil we pulled out of there?
Alaska. It's pronounced Alaska.
You know what
Stop
should be a
speaking.
There's an
state?
I in there.
The territory of Long. Oh, I stuttered so bad there. The territory of Long Island.
Or, no.
What? They're not a state. They're kind of just there.
That's true. Right?
Okay.
Just there.
Your point being?
It kind of like
Where do you
Okay.
think they pay taxes to?
Canada.
Swamp monsters.
Jesus Christ.
Probably the communists. You would know.
Oh, that's true, Brian. Oh, he got you,
Got your skills.
bitch. Woo, tiny
I
Rick.
think Brian just muted his mic and went to cry.
Did Brian cry?
I am going to cry now.
Pictures or jumping.
Oh no.
I've actually been really fixated on my hamster for the past couple minutes. If you're listening to this right now, like, I'm sure you guys didn't notice because you were like mid-conversation, but every so often I say like a blurb about what my hamster's doing.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No,
I've done
yeah.
it like 3 times.
Conversation. I don't know if the conversation that me and Brian had about your hamster's balls is going to be in it, so we should make sure that that's in the final cutout.
I think it
What?
was
My
Brian was
hamster has
very-
massive balls.
Yeah, Brian was very fixated on it, and it was
Well, I wasn't fixated. I just noticed it.
You know what I want? I want a lizard. I could make
Why?
it so
'Cause it's a-
big and then I'll
'Cause
eventually
it's
eat
a tiny
Kevin.
dinosaur.
No, yeah, I thought you said you wanted a dinosaur, and we've established that lizards are just a bunch of losers. They're not the real dinosaurs.
Losers.
Okay, so then he can get a fake dinosaur. What's your point?
But it's not the same.
You know
You
what?
don't judge his life
You know what?
decisions.
I'm gonna since I'm
judge.
recording this, I'm gonna show it to him after he grows up, and he's gonna eat you. Cause you know what?
That is adorable.
Sweet.
That's the greatest thing you've ever said. I've never been so happy to be your friend, Ryan.
We're friends. No I'm kidding.
You know those words have never come out of anybody else's mouth, and they were complete sarcasm when they came out of mine.
You know, Brian,
That's
you're
depressing.
just such a, you're a real jerk.
Just
I
all
know.
just like roast
Oh,
me
I-
right now.
Honestly, all of my mudslinging has hit Ryan so far. Drew, I haven't even like gone at you tonight, and I'm glad.
Well,
Actually,
because
you
I've
suck.
established that I'm the alpha.
Drew,
And you-
Ryan,
you-
you need to start saying stuff about Drew so we have like a friendly triangle here.
Drew,
Alright. What's up, Brian?
your real name's Andrew.
It is.
God,
I believe we have said that on an episode.
Oh. Well.
And I
You're
think
being
Glenn
very good at
addressed it in a
disparaging.
few comments. Just Andrew.
I don't like being mean.
Well, that's alright.
Yeah.
That's your choice.
Okay.
It's the wrong
You
choice.
should though. It's really fun.
I'd rather
It's
not.
fun.
Yo, so you know how like when you were a kid, you would like
Still, I'm a
put
kid.
your
So
you
are
would
you.
put
You're
your
all kids.
you would put your fingers on the corners of your eyes and like pull it, and it would look Chinese.
Still do. No, I'm kidding.
My hamster does that with the side of his cage. Like he'll press his face up against the glass and then just like push forward.
Wait, you have a glass
And just sit
hamster
there.
cage?
Yeah, it's like plexiglass.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a cage.
that's common. It's like a fish tank, but like
Oh, I had a
Yeah.
frog before it died the next day.
that's hilarious.
I-
You should have eaten it.
I hope you could get close to the
You
frog.
know, a kid in China could have eaten it.
My friend's mom tried to feed another one of my friends a dead frog once.
Why?
He said it was something very illegal and he should try it.
Bet it was Kevin.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I want to tell this story for this. So, I was knocking
Tell
on
us.
Brian's door because the car was waiting outside. We were
Oh.
going to take him on a big adventure. And then they recently just threw me in a pool, like 10 minutes before.
Well,
I think you should have
started.
started like 20
So-
minutes before you did. It was an endeavor.
So, of course, I don't have my shoes on because I don't want those getting wet. So I was knocking on Brian's door barefoot, all soaking wet. And then his dad opens the door, looks at me for like straight 10 seconds, didn't say anything, then says, "Can I help you?" like really, really slowly. And then his mom goes, "Oh, you must be Kevin's brother." So yeah,
Because you're both out of your mind.
how am I out of my mind?
Ugh.
I'm out of my mind every day, but I'm out of my mind and I'm in my mind at the same time.
I'm a very sane kid.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sick mate.
Onion.
Mate, you what?
You know, one time my brother, because I had to do an assignment for school.
You have a brother?
I have multiple. Anyway, my brother was helping me, and I was like, so what's the capital in New York? And he said onions, and he meant it. my
Is your brother older or younger?
My brother has 11 years on me.
11 years on you, so he's older.
Okay, I was 7, so at the time he would have been 18, and he thought the capital of New York was onions.
You were 7, so it's like maybe you just interpreted it wrong.
No, like he actually meant the capital of New York is onions.
Maybe he was just telling that to you just to fuck with you.
No, like he meant it because my dad asked him about it, and he said onions.
Onions. Capital of the hick-ass town we live in.
I hate our town so much.
I love our town so much.
Why?
I hate our town so much. So once again, Brian, you were outnumbered 2 to 1.
I wouldn't live anywhere else.
I hate how phones are banned from school, though. Bothers me
That's
so
the
much.
case in a lot of places, though.
Yeah, but in Warwick? Oh, I just said a town name.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
Fucking Warwick.
It's not the end of the world.
Fuck Warwick.
This is like a little, like, short little cut. Like, it's like in... Oh, I just said a town name. That's it.
They were in Warwick, but still fuck Warwick.
Okay, 2 more cuts right there.
Yeah, it's fine, Ryan. We don't need to...
I'm a paranoid kid.
We don't need to censor ourselves for the 5 people that are going to watch this.
Nope. No censored.
Not at all. I hope one of them's like a serial pedophile and just shows up in Warwick. Like he just walks into their school like, all right, so where's Brian and Drew?
Doesn't even care about me.
And doesn't find them at all.
Alright, but in that town,
those
you can take it out during class whenever you want.
Okay. Or you could not be a lazy bum and try to find something to do during class.
Stare at a wall and watch the paint.
It's called class for a reason.
Well, I mean, like, I'd listen.
As we know, Brian
but, like, when you finish with a test,
why the hell do you think stuff keeps getting stricter? Because people abuse it when it isn't. I've said that all along.
I mean,
it does keep getting stricter. That's
why
we adopted Common Core.
It, though, like what he said.
Governor Cuomo hates everyone. Yeah. He honestly wants to watch the world burn. I hate Cuomo.
Steve Jobs 2.0.
Freaking Governor Crackho.
Except for the Hasids. But fuck the Hasids.
Yeah, but they don't matter. I mean, they do matter, but they shouldn't.
Whoa.
They do matter as, like, they're the parasite.
Yeah, they are. I will be openly racist against these people because I've never met a good one. Yeah, that's the point.
Well, I'm not sure if it's racist. Is it prejudice or racist?
We discussed this before, okay? They're literally...
It can never be answered, though, because you don't know.
They're a human yeast infection, dude. Like, it's bad.
Oh, God.
I'm not afraid to say that.
Brian's not afraid.
Brian's never afraid. Except
Brian,
people, apparently.
You're just disregarding the Jewish people, and it's just like, why? Alright, like, not all Hasids are bad, and you're just, like, anti-Semitic. You hate Jews, you love exterminating them, you have a tattoo of fuck Jew life on your chest, and big thug life left. And I'm just tired of it, and you need to be exposed.
I think you forgot the part where the thug life tattoo is riddled with swastikas. That's a pretty important part because I'm a rebel.
That you're actually gonna do that because when I saw it, it was just fuck Jew life, and I was like, wow, that's how much did that cost? And you were like,
and I said 250, and you said wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty good bargain, because it was just like,
it was huge.
It was pretty much went shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, fuck shoulders. It went from shoulder to shoulder, and it pretty much went down to almost your belly button. And I was like, how can you fit any on it?
Somebody commented on my video saying, no lie, that was epic. So I said, thanks, Nick, because his name had Nick in it. And then someone else replied saying, I can be the only Nick ... I hope I didn't start something.
Was it one of our nicks that we know?
No, it's
No,
not.
I
It's not
doubt
on my
it.
videos. Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of nicks.
There are a lot of Nicks out
There are a lot of nicks.
there.
There are not a lot of Ryans, though.
There's a ton of Ryans.
You know, Drew.
They have declined in population.
Hey,
Drew, take
so
me up
Drew.
on this theory here. You know the phrase "average Joe"?
Sure, yeah.
Like in referring to the fact that Joe is just an overly common name.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
I honestly think that should be changed to Average Muhammad. Because isn't that the most common name in the world?
Yeah, we're just
Right.
talking.
Like whenever I'm
Mainly in
talking to
Middle East.
somebody, I'm just like, man, this is boring. You know, this
I don't know
it's
anyone
just
named
like the
Muhammad.
average Muhammad.
I think
Okay,
it's
you
just
don't need to.
about like the Middle Eastern world.
Well, in the UK too, it's the most common name.
I wouldn't have thought. Oh, I mean, they do have a decently
They
sized
proved that, yeah.
population. Yeah, but
I have died.
Rip in peace.
I'm surprised I went that far without coughing. I'm still feeling bad from last week.
I coughed last. Wait. Has anyone else been timing this so far?
No, but I've been glancing at the clock and I have like a general idea.
Drew lagged out, by the way.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Yes, that's true.
It
This
said
is true.
dropped. He didn't hang up. I guess internet died.
Yeah, this is one of two on
It's
this
been
call.
38 minutes.
Oh.
How big is this going to be? It's be spooky. Brian, did you go off too?
No, I had to mute myself briefly. I'm still here.
Okay. I'm about to cry all alone in a spooky world.
You're like, oh no. Wait, did you say 37?
38 now.
38. I think we can wrap it here. We had a
Cool.
decent.
I had to email it too, so it's gonna take like forever. I can wrap it. Okay.
Yeah,
wait.
no.
It's recording,
said,
so
like,
okay, good, just go.
Wait, we're recording?
Yes.
Okay, well, sorry that we had to cut that short. You know, we were just kind of waiting for Drew to get back, and Ryan misinterpreted everything that I said. This is why I host the calls, by the way.
everything is Ryan's fault.
Everything's Ryan's fault, including this new format. Anyway,
Ryan's fault.
thank you guys for watching. Please give your feedback in
Ryan's
the comments
fault.
and the likes. And
What say
remember,
you, Ryan?
I am the better host no matter what. Ryan, cut it there.
No.
Well, I'm gonna